What's going on, everybody? This is Undead3XVI and welcome to another video on my channel. Today, I'm going to be talking about 3 things to make PS Now a better service. Now, this is a disclaimer at the start of this video. I know a lot of people would say that backwards compatibility would fix a lot of the issues that PlayStation faces with the PS Now service, but my video will be tackling the issues that are at hand with the service they have in place right now and things they could do to improve the service to entice more people to use the current existing system. So there's your disclaimer right now. We're going to dive into it on what could make PS Now a better service as it is right now. And the first thing that turned me off of the service is the streaming end of it. Now, with a lot of services, we see it with Microsoft especially, is doing with the Xbox, with Game Pass and EA Access and Origin Access on the PC, is that you can download the games. Now, with PS Now as it's a streaming service. It streams the games to your console, which requires a fair amount of a solid internet connection. I cannot remember the recommended internet connection, but there is a recommended speed minimum for streaming on PS Now by Sony. Now, one thing they could do to remove this would be make the games downloadable like other services. I don't know how technical issues they could have with that because of the PS3 and PS4 architecturally being different, and whether they'd have to build an emulator or I don't know the technical aspects that would go into it. But if they were to find some way of making PS Now being the service as it is, but being able to download games, I think a lot more people would be more enticed to use it, because a lot of people are turned away by the fact that they worry that their internet connection may not be able to handle it. And it would also increase the quality of the game too, because as we know, streaming with games, even if you have good internet, sometimes your internet will drop or have dips in consistency. Say someone in your house is using Netflix or whatever, uses more of your bandwidth. You may experience frame rate drops. You may lose resolution quality. There's all sorts of problems that can stem from streaming the game. So if they were to be able to download the game, that would solve a lot of the issues that face them in that aspect. Now, another thing that turns a lot of people away from PlayStation Now, myself especially, is the price. As a Canadian, I pay $69.99 for PlayStation Plus, which I'm okay with because you get the games, everything else that gets you online. It's the same thing as Xbox Live. Whatever, I can deal with that. But the PlayStation Now is $99.99, so $100 plus tax. It's like $114 after taxes for a year. So if I get that plus my PlayStation Plus membership, it's almost $200, which is outrageous. That's over half the price of what I paid for my console. So what they can do to edge away at this cost. Now, this would cost them a bit of money to do this, but if more people use the service and word of mouth about the service being better spread, it would be better for them in the long run. Lose a little bit of money to get some money kind of deal. So what they could do is, there's 2 things I've been thinking of. They could offer a PS Plus bundle where you get a PS Now membership at a certain cost, or they offer you a discount if you're a PS Plus member on PlayStation Now. So what I mean is have 2 different kinds of PS Plus memberships. So have the $69.99 version where you get your PS Plus membership for the year, or offer a version of PS Plus where you get the $69.99 membership plus the PS Now membership, say for $129.99. So it bundles more, so you get, say, for $50 more, you get the PS Now for a year, but it's cheaper than buying it separate. Or offer PlayStation Plus members a discount on, or offer sales on it. So, like, say we had that summer flash sale, which had a bunch of games on discount. What Sony could have done is, PlayStation Plus members, for right now, for a year of PS Now, it's $49.99. It's 50% off. That would entice people to play the service, because I know a lot of people, including a couple of my very close friends, that switched from Xbox 360 to PS4 and missed out on a lot of PS3 games because of being Xbox 360 only gamers. So there is curiosity to play that back catalog, even though there's so many good games coming out for the PS4. There's people that didn't get to experience the older God of Wars, and other games along those lines. God of War is my main game that comes to mind because it's one of my favorites, personally. So that's one of the things that people could do to extend, or not extend. The word I'm looking for is how Sony could expand the market and make PS Now a more enticing service, is lowering the cost or offering deals on it so that people are more likely to subscribe to it. Now, this also includes another thing, which brings me to point number 3, is including rentals within PS Plus to entice people to purchase it. So on top of offering people discounts on the PS Now membership, they recently scrapped giving away PS3 games with your PS Plus monthly games, which is fine, because I'm not sure how many people on PS Plus still use their PS3s. I'm sure there are some. There are always people that do. But, where was I going with this? Instead of giving people through PS3 games, give them PS Plus rentals and let them get a feel for the service. So, for example, when, I'll use God of War as an example. When God of War launches, give away God of War 3 remasters your PS Plus PS4 game the month before, and then also give the PS Plus rentals for the other God of War games. So that way people can play the trilogy up to the release of the new game, and that helps you market your new game, includes marketing your PS Now service. It bundles everything together, and it gives you correlation. I wish Microsoft would do the same thing when Crackdown 3 comes as release 1 and 2 to backwards compatibility, and gives people a feel for the game before they buy the next one, and then they can hype up the new one. It's a great marketing technique, and these companies should do that. But back to PS Now, I think that if they were to take these steps I've mentioned so far in this video, and they were to follow these steps, I think PS Now would be a lot more enticing to gamers. Now, these are just my thoughts. I don't know how practical they are. I am not a financial advisor. I am not a video game exec. I am not anything like that. I'm just a guy who plays video games. So those are what I think would help make PS Now a better service. Now, let me know in the comments. Tweet me at Undead3XVI on Twitter. Let me know what you think would make PS Now a better service. For me, those were the points that I found. Maybe you have some other ones. I'd love to hear your input. Leave a like, leave a comment, send me hate mail, doesn't matter. You can find me on all forms of social media, Xbox, PlayStation, everything under Undead3XVI. I really want to thank you guys for tuning into this video, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and we'll tune into my What Remains of Edith Finch review, which is coming out later this week. I hope you guys have a great day. Ciao.